All right, we got a quick baseline to do. 6th Gen Camaro.
Dirty.
Yeah, the whole thing is very dirty.
It smells dusty.
I think it came from a ways. Cold air inductions intake. Are there headers? I can't see up top.
Yes, headers.
Headers, sounds like axle back as well. Orla. Manual. I don't know about the tune, but I'll go 445.
I only got like 430.
430. Kyle.
I'll guess. They're 438.
Okay, that works. Kyle in the win. Enjoy it, embrace it, whatever you want with it.
Don't get used to it.
So Eric has his next project, 6th Gen ZL1. You haven't done a ZL1 in forever.
I know. Matt's slacking, so I need to pick up the slack.
Damn. Do you hear him over here, Matt? Talking shit.
What did he say?
He said you're slacking, so now he's got to do ZL1s, because you're the ZL1 guy.
Yeah, well, he had a 5-day vacation last week.
That's
so
true.
That's why. But that's
true.
basically what Bill told me.
Yeah.
Well, it is what Bill told me.
So, what are we doing to this thing?
Just the cam and headers.
Cam headers, okay. Yeah, I was surprised when we baselined it, we didn't send out the blower. We're not doing ported blower or anything, so. Hey, not everybody wants to shoot for the moon. Slacker. Matt's too busy working on his tan at the track. Matty Slacker, everybody.
Yeah, that's me.
Matty Slacker.
I almost told it. I was doing ZL1 because Matt was on vacation. I mean, that's why I honestly told.
Yeah. See, everybody just wants us to film racing, but they forget that we still have customers. We're not a channel that just relies on content. We're a business that relies on customers. The content is a advertising tool. So let's check on the slacker himself. You almost done here?
Yep.
Hey, at least you got a nice tan. You know?
Yeah, all that hard work I was doing at Cecil County Bike, on my vacation.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Clinking beers at 2 o'clock. Hard work. We're over here slaving away while Matt's clinking beers sitting in a lawn chair.
Red shoes and
A
Wawa shirts.
It's a World Cup shirt.
Yeah, today it's a World Cup shirt. Tomorrow it'll be a blue butterfly shirt.
Blue butterfly
Just
shirt.
hide behind that camera.
So apparently the color of my shoes is not to Matt's liking to the shop. Well, our colors are kind of black and red, so you know, if anything, I think it works.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think you're trying to substitute.
apparently Matt is reaching at anything. Grasping at straws here. Grasping at straws. We need some VHD on the back. Well, we'll check back with you. This thing looks pretty done. Fran just flashed it. Should be able to start it pretty soon. It is looking good. So this is going to be Matt's next project. But obviously, it is filthy. A lot of times it's plastic. This stuff won't even stick to it, so you gotta wipe it down, but it's so filthy I really don't want to take a rag to this thing. So we're gonna get it washed up real fast. Let's do a little before. It's nice wheels too, actually. Apex wheels. We're actually a dealer for them now. Great road racing wheel. If anybody's interested, very, very light, very strong. They have a new Forge series that I really, really like. Poor car. Don't worry, we're gonna take care of you. Whew. Yeah. I wish it was this easy. Much better. This paint still needs professional help, but good enough for now. Mac can get started on it. Way better than it was, that's for sure. All right, we got a quick baseline to do. This C6Z just came in from Michigan. It is Kyle's next project, so we got to get a baseline on it. It is a 2006 with 24,000 miles on it. It's really clean. Eric is calling you. It did have a check engine light on and a miss. We fixed that, so now we can baseline it.
Yeah, but look at that left rear tire. Something's clanking in the back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Something's in the back.
What's up?
The wheel jerk.
Look at that.
This diff's like...
Yeah, either a different axle or something. When you put it in the air.
It sounds like his diff is like locking out the limited slip in the diff.
Gonna say at least you figured out the misfire before you go and take it apart and put it all back together.
Yeah.
It's something. It's something bad.
All right, I'm gonna say let's hold off on the baseline on this. It's probably... The car's clean though, especially for an 06. It came in on the truck. The transport guy was super careful with it, put plastic on it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's nice. It's nice when they care. Well, while I was washing the car, Eric slipped the cam in. It's okay. We will be alright. Rest of the cam package and everything to go. Looking good. Chevy SS with a Whipple in for a tune.
Yeah, I think it just has the Whipple tune on it.
Tyler's checking out his baby seat.
What about it? It's just a baby seat.
I know. I always like when guys have like modded cars, you go, baby seat right there.
Yeah, we sold them the headers, you put the headers on, and now we're tuning them.
Okay. Nothing else really? No, it doesn't sound like a cam or anything. Auto?
Yeah, auto, yeah, no camera.
Let's see. So these usually stock like 380.
I'm gonna make 510, like that.
I'd say that's a pretty solid guess. Maybe I'll go 530. Depending on how much boost it makes. I don't know what pulleys on it.
I'm gonna guess it probably makes 7 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know what all that was about.
I don't know, it was very awkward.
It sounded like VTEC. It was like, ah.
It felt like it just felt like it was like a quarter second after I hit the gas.
Yeah, obviously we had to back out of it. A lot of weird stuff going on.
There's like, must be something going on with the bypass valve.
Yeah.
Like, it goes from no boost to like, straight like line, like, literally feels like nitrous.
Yeah. It sounds like it's like,
Yeah. Gone.
So what was the issue, Matthew?
Hit off the bypass valve. It was just kinking a short piece of hose. But we're gonna be back in business here in 10 seconds.
Thanks, pal. Alright, well now that's sorted. Better than both of our estimates.
What did I guess?
5.
Yeah.
Also making a lot more boost than we both anticipated.
Yeah. 3 more pounds than I thought it would be.
Yeah. So
there's the power difference right there.
it has a 4-inch pulley, which is the largest pulley you can do on this combo. You can't do any bigger because the throttle body's literally right there. So, and obviously this doesn't have a cam to knock it down. So
Yeah.
that is as low as the boost as we can go. Just make it safe.
Lettuce.
So Kyle is going to be working on this C6Z that we did, not baseline, for various reasons. How's she looking so far?
Dirty.
I was going to say, a lot dirtier than the outside of the car, for sure. Yeah, did we find anything out in the diff? Did you drain the fluid?
I drained the fluid, put new fluid in it, but we didn't get the new fluid until after I pulled it over here, so I haven't test drove it to see if it fixed the issue. Apparently it's like a common thing. There's like a TSP port and everything.
Okay. Well, might as well get cranking away on the heads cam. Eric has this thing going back together pretty much almost wrapped up. Header's on. Obviously the cam is already done. I already showed you. Blower back on. Obviously we did not port it, did not change the upper pulley. We did do a, was that 14% motor?
Did.
Looks like a big boy. So headers, lower, cam. Is that it?
Yep, far as I know.
Okay. Already had the Corsa on it.
Yep.
Could pick up some good power though. And did it already have an intake?
No, it's getting a big gulp.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think of these things, Steven.
Yeah, that's alright.
Not now, pal. I'm in the f***ing zone.
Excuse me, sir, you have to check in.
Not now, Chief. I'm in the f***ing zone. But no throttle body because it does not have a blower. In order to run the 103 on these, you have to have a port blower because it. So headers, cam package, and blower. Oh, and intake. Kind of a weird combo, no ported blower or anything.
I love this color.
Huh?
But I love this color.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
This was my second option for a V.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's very unassuming.
Sick.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's okay, I would.
If it was like a gray, like a...
What the color do you think it is?
This is like a...
It's gray.
Gray metallic. I'm talking about like a Grigio. Like, you ever see like...
Such a f***ing douchebag.
What?
Oh, Grigio.
They're colors. It's so sick. Just like a regular gray, not metallic. I love that. Don't be mad.
I'm disappointed.
This is not gray. This is like...
It's literally called gray.
It's not called gray.
Satin steel metallic.
Okay, exactly. It's not called gray.
It's gray.
It's silver. It's more silver than it is gray.
Satin steel metallic.
It's silver. Alright, comments, silver or gray?
Or douchebag. One of the three.
It's in the driver's seat. It's silver.
Well, the third option is going to be a winner.
It is a darker silver. For some simple mods, about 100.
Yeah.
Close. We were saying off camera how these transits are kind of a pain.
They just do dumb shit. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's what that is in the graph. It does it on baseline, it does it on these poles. It's nothing really you can do.
It's only the 6th gear. 7th gear it won't do it, but I'm not going 220 mile an hour on the dyno.
Yeah. So
I do like 150 in 6th. 150 in 7th is like 4,800 RPM.
Yeah. Now 7th is obviously the 1-to-1 gear. It being in 6th. We baselined it in 6th, so being these poles are in 6th as well. The gain's the same.
Yeah.
So people like to cry.
I'm just not going 200.
Yeah. And if anything, actually, if you did one in 7th, it actually would
Go higher, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's not 1-to-1. Well, it needs to be the same gear baseline and final, and that's what we're doing to show the difference. As long as that's done, it's fine. But yeah, if we did one at baseline at 6 and then we did a final in 7th, then yes, it would be way higher, and that would be also lying.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No. Because it picked up. Well, you could even pull up the pull that I just did the halfway. I boarded. Oh no, I think I cleared it. I cleared it. I didn't save it.
Speed. You started doing one in 7th and he was like, no.
Yeah, I got to 150 and it was like halfway through the RPM ran. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, not worth it. Really good power though. This thing's loud. Of course so.
Very loud. That's why I have that window up.
Yeah.
A little loud in here too.
That's rare.
Yeah.
And people a lot of times will comment like, Frank doesn't wear headphones? Like,
It's not loud in the car.
it's not that bad. Out here, especially in the back of the car, it's loud.
Yeah, it's not that bad in here. Like, at all.
Well, let's see if we can make it a little over 100. We're there. Close.
What is the
away.
baseline?
559.
Oh, okay.
We had 657. You can do it.
Well, let's see.
Check on Kyle over here, see how he's doing. Looking good. Assuming this is post-cam.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, otherwise those are very clean gaskets. Yeah, YouTube takes that copyright stuff very seriously.
I heard people get copyright strikes for literally nothing though. But apparently they started like, people aren't allowed to curse on YouTube. Like people like, they started like going after people who would like curse on YouTube or something like that. Or
I believe it. I mean, they can stop demonetizing you. That's why I bleep out our stuff. Yeah. I was just talking about off camera with Kyle that I had to go mute the music because if it picks it up, we no longer get paid. The random artist on Pandora will get paid. That's why people all the time, they're like, you should like use Pantera in like your videos. They have like good songs. I'm like, yeah, that's illegal. Like,
and then we paying Pantera every time we put a video.
Yes, well, it's not illegal, but our video we wouldn't get paid for, so that's stupid. You can't do that. Has to be copyright free, and even then, years later, they can get picked up by an artist, and then all your videos are no longer copyright free.
So many rules, man.
Dude, it's ridiculous. It really is. That's why, like, all the songs on like I use YouTube Library sometimes, and then I'll find stuff. People are like, "Oh, I heard the same song somewhere else in someone else's video." I'm like, "Well, that's because they're all you kind of have to use copyright-free songs. There's a limited selection of people that want to make music and not get paid on.
It's kind of the point of YouTube Library.
Yeah.
Congratulations for figuring that out.
Yeah.
You taught us.
You'd be surprised when you hear people don't know how it works. Like I'll use like artists and songs on my own channel that for events that I like because I'm not getting paid off of that video. Like I'm getting paid to cover the event, so I'll use whatever song I want. But you can't get money from the YouTube video, so there's a difference. And also, I can block it in certain countries too.
I know that. Yeah, I know that. Like certain artists, they're not played in certain. I don't know why that is.
It has to do with
that's done with the label.
Labels.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, like if they're signed to Atlantic, and Atlantic is an issue with Germany, then your song and your video won't play in Germany.
Look how petty everyone is.
It's so stupid, dude. Unless you use a VPN or something. But who the hell is gonna go through that trouble just to watch a damn video?
I heard YouTube bought the ad blocker that people used on YouTube.
I believe that. 100%.
That's how rich that company is.
That's owned by Google. Google bought it. I mean, it's Google.
No, it's crazy.
It's nuts. And Facebook is Instagram. I mean, it's
big, I totally forgot about that.
Yep. Big tech. I mean, thanks.
Thanks, I guess, for spying on us.
For limiting and censoring everything we do.
I guess we kind of signed up for it because you know, when you start a Twitter or something like that.
What number are these? 355. It looks like.
Yes.
AI 355. Great talk. Great talk.
Yeah.
Also, Matt has his next project, that Camaro SS that I had to wash real quick because it was filthy. Engine bay is still fairly dirty. Maybe we'll get a before and after here. So I believe we're doing heads cam to this. I don't know what else. I will have Matt go over that, but